Hi, everybody. My name is Kelsey Bravo. I am the Director of Choice Programs, and I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to inform and to educate our community about some of the incredible choice program offerings that we have across our district. So, through choice programs, it is always our mission to empower our learners through passion, inquiry, and community connections. So, through passion, inquiry, and community connections, we design curriculum experiences and a truly immersive learning opportunity for our students. And I'm thrilled to be able to educate you and to provide you with some information that may determine if you would like to enter your child into our upcoming lottery. The program I'm going to be discussing through this presentation is our Wolf program. So as I am leading us through the slide deck information, please feel free to take notes. I will be providing you with a couple of different ways to contact the Choice Programs department, my team, and myself. We are always willing to answer any questions that you may have. So please know if I'm moving through this presentation and I did not answer a question that you may have, you can reach out to us anytime. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to begin my presentation and working through that. So we've already discussed our mission of our choice programs, and tonight we are going to be discussing our Wolf program more in depth. So Wolf is our longest standing magnet school. It is in partnership with Wonders of Wildlife and Bass Pro Shops. Through Wolf, our students have an environmental sciences and conservation themed learning experience. So you're going to be hearing me discussing magnet schools throughout this presentation, and I want to make sure that we have a good understanding and a good working knowledge of what a magnet school is. A magnet school is a program that is housed in a non-traditional setting. So through Wolf, our non-traditional setting is that our classrooms are located just down the hallway from Wonders of Wildlife. We're in the John A. and Genny Morris Conference Center, so that White River Conference Center there. So that's where our classrooms are located. It is an immersive program. We are a public school. We are still responsible for teaching all grade level appropriate curriculum and standards. We get an incredible opportunity to teach that through a specific lens. So I've talked a little bit about Wolf already and what our theme is and how we are able to ensure that we are meeting the requirements of all of our fifth grade expectations. So Wolf is an acronym. Wolf stands for Wonders of the Ozarks Learning Facility. So we are entering into year 14. Next year will be year 14 with our Wolf program. Has a long-standing, incredible reputation, and we are always working to grow and to strengthen our programming. So incredibly proud of the work that our Wolf teachers and our partners have been able to do. So as I mentioned, magnet schools are full year-long experiences. So Wolf would become your child's homeschool for the entire year should they be selected through our lottery. All of our subjects are taught in the context of nature, the outdoors, and conservation education. So we are working to go even beyond the concept of sustainability and working to ensure that we are leaving this community in this place better than even what we're finding it. So educating our students on what that looks like and how to immerse yourself into such a world. So your child might be interested in Wolf if any of the following attributes may apply to your child or multiple attributes. So I'm going to give you just a moment, and your child will be going through some of these attribute character kind of recognitions if they are a current Springfield Public Schools teacher, or a current Springfield Public Schools student going through some of these lessons with their counselor. If you are not a Springfield Public Schools student, but you are an SPS eligible kid and you're considering entering into our lottery, go ahead and check these out and see if any of these apply to you. Okay, thank you for taking a moment to read through that. As we are moving into our next slides, a few things that I would like to discuss. So while we just looked at some of the attributes that may contribute to an interest, I think it is also important to know that your child may have an interest in these things and they might not even know it yet. So we will also work to give our kids opportunities to explore and to educate themselves and to become familiar with these things, if it's something that maybe they just haven't been able to dive a little deeper into. So if these are things that may be a little unknown to you, but you think they might be interested in, that's okay too. So a few other factors to consider. So we are, as I have mentioned, we are a public school setting and we are incredibly proud of the work that we do here. We are accountable for the same curriculum, the same grade level standards that all of our other fifth grade classroom students and teachers are all responsible for. We still assess just as we would if we were in a traditional classroom setting. So that's important to know too. We will be outside in all types of weather. We really work to prepare our students to be prepared for that. And how can you take responsibility to ensure you have all of the resources and materials you need to be able to not only survive, but thrive in some of these different outdoor settings. Living in Missouri, we get to experience many different seasons, many different weather experiences. So it's an incredible learning opportunity. But it might not be for all students. Some students may struggle with that, and that's totally fine. We're excited to say that we have other options and experiences that may be a better suit for your child. Wolf, as I have mentioned earlier, is the homeschool for the year. Students are expected to complete the entire school year of our program. So when entering into Wolf, we want families to know that we are dedicated to having our students with us the entire school year. We will always work to support and to have an incredible, successful year. So if there are situations where we know there might be a move that's coming in the fall, or there might be maybe not able to commit for an entire school year, we would ask you to consider that in your decision should you be selected in the lottery. So we do want all of our students to have a full start to the end school year, and that's an incredible priority for us. At this point, parents are responsible for providing transportation to and from Wolf. So as a district, we have um, a dedication to being able to provide busing to our magnet schools. However, there are many circumstances that may impact that. So where we are currently at, it is very important that we are communicating to parents that at this point in time, parents would be responsible for getting their child to and from Wolf. Behavior and attendance are eligibility requirements to be considered within our lottery. Workload requires self-regulation, communication, and intrinsic motivation. So through our Wolf program, we really work to empower our students to ensure that they have the skills and the resources they need to be able to keep up with a really fast-paced work environment. And we know that that comes with challenges, but it also comes with an incredible amount of rewards as well. So the workload can and will look different, and we work and believe in the power of partnerships with our families and being able to set our students up for success. We do have special education services within our choice program. Sometimes it looks a little bit different, but we are always so incredibly excited to collaborate with our special education department and our choice programs team to ensure that we are providing the best learning experience for our students who may require those services. So if your family is opposed to hunting or the use of firearms, that is something that you would also want to consider prior to entering your child into the lottery. So we do go through a full hunter's ed certification requirement, and it is a part of our curriculum. And so we work and prioritize safety from the moment our students walk into the door. However, we do know and respect that there might be some differing opinions on that, and it's totally okay. We are also prepared to provide alternate activities, and that would take some collaboration with our parents and our teaching team as well, but we do want to communicate that early on. if your child is opposed to being out in less than comfortable weather conditions. And so we also want to communicate that we are out in all types of heat, cold, and we, again, as I mentioned earlier, we will ensure our kids have the resources and the skills they need to be able to be safe in those environmental conditions as well. And something for our parents to consider is if being out of the classroom setting more, approximately a day a week, sometimes more, if you believe that to be unbeneficial, is that even a word? If you believe that to be a disservice to your child's academic experience, then we do ask that you consider that as well, because on average, we're taking around 36 field trips a year, and we do work to integrate and to have those experiences are connected into that classroom learning as well. And so it is an extension, and it is definitely an incredible opportunity where we have skills and educational experiences and opportunities that come in those field experiences, and we believe very, very strongly in those opportunities. However, we know that that may not be the same opinion as others, and we just want to be able to have that information to you early on so you can consider that in your decision-making processes. So if at the end of this and the information that I've just provided to you, you are thinking that we are very interested in entering our child into the lottery, we want to communicate that this is for any current fourth grade student who resides in our Springfield Public Schools attendance area, or if they are an SPS eligible student, they can apply for our program at sps.org/choice. So all of our applications are found online. Our choice programs team is more than willing to help you navigate that application if you have any questions about it. And so I will be providing you with that contact information at the end of this presentation. So a couple of other factors to consider and some informational pieces. We do not know our start and end times for the 23-24 school year at this time. So at this point in time, that is still being determined. And so we know that that may have an impact on your family. So it is okay to enter into the lottery, and should you be selected and those start and end times become a barrier or a challenge, we can open conversations there, but we do want to communicate that they have not been finalized. Currently, for the 22-23 school year, Wolf is a tier 1, but we do not know if that will be the case for the upcoming school year. And we'll keep the community posted as we have that information. So I've already spoken about transportation. There is no cost associated with Wolf, so you do not have to pay to come to the Wolf program. We do have a specialized supply list that we communicate early on to our families who are selected to come to the program, and we'll get that supply list out there as soon as we can, because there are things within that like hiking boots and water shoes and some snorkels and things like that. So ensuring that our kids are prepared for the outdoor setting. So we have supplies associated with that as well, but to attend Wolf, you do not have to pay. Volunteers, we really, really appreciate any parent, any person who is willing to volunteer. It looks a little different in some of our field experiences, as we do require some expertise in some of our experiences, but we will communicate what volunteer opportunities may look like. So if a child does come to Wolf for the year, they do have to choose to forego their year at Wings. So if your child currently attends the Phelps Gifted Center, they would not be able to do that during their time at Wolf, but they can pick that back up during their 6th grade year. I already spoke about our special education services. We do satellite our lunches and breakfast in from Parkview High School. So students have a couple of different options that they're able to choose from there. So we do have school lunch that is provided. And we do honor, of course, our free and reduced lunch population statuses as well. So those would be able to be applied at the Wolf program. We have specials classes that come to our Wolf program. We are able to offer PE, art, music, and instructional technologists and counseling lessons. And then currently, depending upon which tier we are in, we are able to partner right now at this current time with the YMCA to have primetime services available to our families. Depending upon which tier we fall in will determine if we have before or after school. So again, That would be information that would come at a later time when we have our start and end times communicated. But we are able to offer and have sometimes before and after school. Sometimes it's just after school. So that again would be determined based upon which tier we fall within. Our applications are accepted from November 10th through December 2nd. If you are watching this video prior to November 10th, we would love to invite you and your family to come and visit us in person at the SPSU incredible event that's happening at Glendale High School. So you are able to join us from 5:30 to 6:30 at the resource fair, where we will have student presenters who are able to talk about the learning that they have experienced up until this point. We will have a parent breakout session where we can ask further in-depth questions, learn about some of our other choice programs. And then if you are watching this after that November 10th date and you did not connect with us, then we are excited that we are able to share this information with you virtually. This application window is going to end on Friday, December 2nd at 4:30. So we will be taking applications from November 10th all the way until 4:30 on December 2nd. And we will be notifying families of the selection status. So you will know either way if you got into the Wolf program or if you were not selected in our lottery prior to winter break. So we have an incredible demand for our programs, and this is why we run our lottery system. Contact information can be found right here. So myself, Kelsey Bravo, I'm the Director of Choice Programs. I am the principal of all of our choice programs. Dr. Amanda Adams is the coordinator of our choice program. She acts as our assistant principal. So we are your admin team. Happy to answer any questions you may have. You're also welcome to call the Choice Programs office at 417-837-2760. At the bottom here, you are going to see a QR code. I'm going to leave this QR code up for just a few minutes. This QR code is going to take you to our communications department's incredible new tool that is called Let's Talk. So when you are into this QR code, it is going to take you to this website. When you get into this website, you are able to connect with our choice programs team through the tool Let's Talk. So you would click on elementary and intermediate schools. We have specific programs here, but you can go ahead and just select choice programs. You can also select Wolf. It'll take you to the same place. And you're able to type us a message. This message will notify Dr. Adams and myself that we have an inquiry, and you're able to connect with us at that point. So you're able to provide all of this information, very quick, very easy process, and then you can submit it. So you have multiple ways to connect with us, multiple ways to ask us any questions, and please don't hesitate to reach out anytime. So highlights of the programming is that we want to ensure all of our families know and are informed and educated about what the Wolf programming looks like, making a decision on if this is a good program for your child to check out or if it is something that may not be a good fit. And that's okay too. You are welcome to apply at sps.org/choice. And please know that we have so many incredible fifth grade offerings within our district. So Wolf is just one of those offerings. We have Academy of Exploration, Academy of Fine and Performing Arts, and our Wolf program is going to be the program, or are the programs that we will be running a lottery for. You are also able to add your child to our newest programs waiting list, which is the Ag Academy. So for the 23-24 school year, we do have a wait list, and that would be through sps.org/choice as well. And you can add your child's name to the fifth grade wait list at the Ag Academy. Wolf, we will be running a lottery for, and we are so excited to answer any questions that you may have and potentially join your family or welcome your family in joining the choice programs family as well. So thank you for sticking around and have a great night.